Hello everybody, I am doing an updated video here pretty much for the first part of this session because now I have a better understanding of what this stuff is. I've been looking at this guy's video, the bad boy of science. He's going over some information about the Xenon1T and what it was designed to do. And he's going through and he's describing, I don't want to play this because I might get dinged, but I got some screenshots here of what he was talking about, of how this thing is set up and what its purpose is. And the way that what it's designed to do, because they needed to put this device, this detecting device, in a place where it would get the least amount of random particles and noise and stuff like that. So that's why they buried it under a mountain in Italy. I don't know if I got pictures of that, but you know, you get the idea. They had to put it in a place that would be the least subjected to random particles, radiation particles, and all those kinds of things, so that they could get the purest particles, or what are called WIMPs, weakly interacting massive particles. That's what they're looking for. And they're particles that interact very weakly, so they're very difficult to detect. If they were strongly interacting, then they would be easy to detect, because they'd be having such an effect. So that's what they're looking for, and they're hoping that some of these WIMPs will be dark matter or dark energy. And how they set this up, pretty brilliant. And this is how the session is starting to make more sense to me. Okay, so here's an example here. This is one of the xenon particles inside. Let me get I got the image here. Yeah, inside of this tank, inside of here. So they got this giant tank under the mountain. This is filled with ultra purified water, and inside of this device here is purified xenon. And then they got all these detectors on there and blah, 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 blah. So what they're looking for is that if one of these WIMPs, as it's flying through space, flying through us and flying through everything else, if it hits the nucleus of the xenon or one of the electrons of the xenon, it will make them excited. And that the excitement of the electron will release a light, a luminescent response. I mean, I'm not even choosing the right word. I'm trying to, I don't know all the words, so I'm trying to explain it as clear as possible. But if it hits one of these, it lets off a light source. It illuminates. And they have these detectors in here on an X and a Y basis. So it can detect when it was hit by one of these WIMPs, and then it floats up into the other part of the chamber, and it's recorded again. And so they're detecting when it was when it was hit, and then when it the time that it took for that charged particle to then float up to the top of the part of the chamber. Man, I'm trying to remember the whole thing. It's really, really interesting the way that they did it, so that they could detect the space and the timing of when they detected this interaction. I'm probably totally butchering this, but I'm trying to explain it as best I can. here. Was there another image? Yeah, this is it, the electric field, and then it's pulled up into the electric field, and then they are recording it again. Okay, so here, that's the idea of it, is that one of these weakly interacting massive particles, which they're hoping is going to be some piece of dark matter or dark energy, but they're really looking for dark matter, collides with one of these xenon nucleus or atoms, and then the reaction is this release, this illumination response. That, going back to the session, is now I can understand why I'm seeing this illuminated field here that is inside of this gas cloud. So there they are, and they're looking at it. Boom, one of these things hits, and then they detect it, and that's how they know what it is. So then again, here in the session, I have a device. This is a man-made detector. Okay, right here, and it's inside of a gas cloud. That's what this is right here. That's this. This is the detector. This is inside of this chamber that is full of water, pure, ultra purified water, and this is full of xenon. All right. This is the device here, and it's surrounded by this gas. Not easy to conceptualize, and that's where I was with it. The inside of something surrounded in this energy or gas cloud. All right, so that's where I was at. And it was just this illumination thing is what I'm looking for. This is the event. The event that they're looking for is this light emission. That is the event. I was right on target with this. The event is this illuminated detection. So there they are. They're looking for the illumination detection. Again, just like, if I can find it now, getting my stuff all messed up. Where's that other one? Where's the other one? That's a really good example of it. Oh boy, now my stuff is all lost here. Where'd you go? Everything's lost. Oh, here. Here it is. Sorry guys, I need like a giant screen here to really do this. This is it right here. This is the event that they're looking for. When this thing gets hit by one of these WIMPs, it lets off an illumination charge. That's the event that they're looking for, just like in the session. So here's this thing, the device, that they're looking for this event to happen. They're looking for that pattern. Recognizable. Let me kind of go through this a little bit. That's what they're looking for. And then this is what they're looking for. And from my experience, this is one of the weekly interactive. Am I saying that right? Am I saying that right? The WIMP thing? Make sure I'm saying that right. There's a great sentence in here as well. Hang on, let me find it. Find it. I'm not going to be able to find the definition. Oh, here. Yeah, weakly interacting massive particle. It interacts very weakly. Not weakly, on a weekly basis, very weakly. And then this is a weakly interacting massive particle right there inside of the gas. That's it, right there. Okay, I'm doing my research on this and I'm really starting to get a better understanding of what's going on, which is giving me a far better understanding of what my session was about, what I was experiencing here, because it's right on the money. I'm right on the money here. So, okay, so that's just a little update there, and that's the reaction that they're looking for. The charge, energetic, everything's in here. Everything's in here. So I was right on the money with this. And I'm going to be going into the second session very soon. I'm still in the process of getting all that together with Dustin. But I wanted to make an update on this video as I continue to do some research and understand more of what I was experiencing. Many more to come.